All right, next step. So we have made out your list of what you ideally would like for your children to be like when they leave home, what kind of adults. That's your most important thing. Again, that communicates your real values, and that is really where you can have peace in homeschooling, is that you have examined what values you want to pass on. You've talked to the Lord about it and found ways to make that happen, which is going to be continuing steps. That's the most important list. This next one is second most important. I call it my master educational list. Came to me a while back. Truth is really what we're all seeking. That's what education is about. And I've written, it's really the basis for present and future life. What you know to be true is what you base your life on. It's how you act, it's how you think, is what you know or believe to be true. Eternal life. We have to be based on the truth, which Jesus says is Him. So, truth is really what we're seeking after, communicating and basing things on. You don't want to teach an error. You don't want to say that 2 plus 2 is 5, right? We want to teach our children 2 plus 2 is 4. And so, communicating truth, we receive it from different sources, from books, from observation of nature, whatever way. Oh, sorry. That is my shut down all my screens and start winding down for the day. Not doing it. Anyway, so we receive information. We have to next evaluate it. Is it true? Is it false? Does the sun always rise in the east? We evaluate that. Kind of the scientific method. It is true. So once we realize something is true, how do we apply that to life? And then how do we communicate that to others? So that's, the basis of, to me, my educational methodology. Pedagogy is a big word. I don't even know if that would actually be the right word for this. I just like to throw that word in because it sounds smart. But I just gave away that I don't really know. This list is where it all kind of comes together eventually. I have mine filled out, and I made a blank one. If you'd like for me to email you or whatever, I don't know how to link something. This sheet for you to use, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, you can just make your own. This is a Word document. You can make your own really fast, or you can draw it with a pen on a blank sheet of paper. But this is what I use to divide up things. I have my disciplines, basic components, purposes, best teacher, classics, methodology, and memorization. I've kind of, over the years, pulled from a lot of different things, like classics and best teacher. Those ideas both came from Thomas Jefferson Education. He talks a lot about mentors and classics. Classics being basically something that you can read or experience again and again and kind of get something new out of it every time. Like the Bible, obviously, is the best example. I said obviously again, sorry. Paintings, it could be people, a mentor, kind of a person. It can be any classic book. It doesn't have to be Moby Dick, thankfully. I did not like that book. Classics are a lot of things, but you basically get something new out of it every time. A great mind meeting you somewhere. Where was I? Another thing I picked up, classical conversations. One of their big strengths is they do a lot of memory work when they're young. That's their first level, and I think that's excellent. And I haven't done enough of it, sadly, but I keep trying. So those are just some of the different things that I've pulled from to kind of put this together. And we're going to, basically the next steps, quite a few, are working through each area of this. So the first thing I want you to think about is on my sheet, this blank spot right here is scriptures that inspire me for myself as either a mother or a teacher, things that have to do with education or raising children or truth. Several of mine are about that. So that would be where you would put that, some foundational verses for your homeschool. So we'll see you next time.